Whoa, has it been a while, guys? What's up? It's me, Batu, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Plush Living Decks. It's been so long since I've been able to get a video actually recorded. I had a few that I actually will be coming out in the next week or two that will kind of have some old content that I made several weeks now of content. Oh, gosh. It's been long. It's been a long few weeks. For me, at least, I had a surgery I had to do on my foot, so that kept me out of commission for a little while. I had new jobs. The new job's been going fun. It's been great. Just very busy, very busy. And then the ending for school for my final semester. So that's really what added up to kind of create a very long delay in getting some of this content out. But y'all saw Saturday, I was able to get something out, and today we have a very little special thing that I want to show off. It's going to be a smaller episode of the Plush Living Decks, however, we're adding 2 brand new Pokemon to the collection. Now, these Pokemon, and specifically these plushies, I've actually wanted in my collection for a very, very long time, one of which is a very special Pokemon/restaurant collab, and the other one is one of the hardest black and white Pokemon to even get a plushie for. So I'm just going to keep on going. Further ado, I welcome you to the first one, where we take a look into the Kanto region with the Arby's collab Seal. This guy is so freaking adorable. Oh my goodness, the tongue out, the hard eyes. If you guys know, I do have, I believe, the Zubat, and I have the Dratini that matches the set. I think I'm only missing Vulpix, if I'm not mistaken. And after that, we have completed the Applause for sets, which is completely insane, the fact that we keep on getting these adorable little guys. I love this set that they had. It was a very small set, however, for what they did with it, I think this might be one of the best, like, old school plushies. Of course, it being during the time of Generation 1, you can see just how old these guys look, to the point where they don't really resemble the Pokemon they currently are right now. They are so different from how you probably would see them in a Sitting Cutie or a brand new plushie they released, especially Vulpix in that collection. He is completely different from what you would see. She. Most of them are females. But even like Seal, a Pokemon that doesn't change too much from game to game, besides different ways that he's usually laying in the main game so far, recently, like how they have him, how he's sleeping, how he's surfing, whatever. You can tell that I haven't done this kind in a while. That's so sorry about that, but we can keep on talking. I do love the tongue so much. The one thing I'm super happy they have is that super cute tongue, and the coloration on this guy, even though he is 2 decades old, almost 3, I believe, so he's about 2.5 decades old, he still has that nice white to him. So whoever had him before definitely at least kept him pretty clean. He's going to be a fantastic addition to my collection. And if you guys don't know, similar to Sitting Cuties, he actually has little beans inside of his belly. That way he's actually laying down. So instead of a Sitting Cutie, he's a laying cutie. His flippers are also super cute. They don't have any beads in them, just regular stuffing in there. However, I think it is definitely the best Seal plushie they can make. Even decades later, still, for sure, like, high tier for Seal plushies. I know there's only like maybe 2, 3 Seal plushies, but number 1 for sure goes to the Applause. Yes, he needed that applause because it is the brand. But as well as that, guys, I did discuss the fact that we have a very special Pokemon, not only from my favorite region, but one that is super hard to find a plushie of, that being Dwebble. I love Dwebble so much. Even since the anime, I wasn't a huge Dwebble fan, like, to play the games with, but the anime that Silent had, he was so freaking cute. I wanted to get the Sitting Cutie one, however, whenever I found this little guy for cheap, I say cheap, he was still pretty expensive, honestly, but you know, the fact that him in no form, no matter what it is so hard to get for collectors, I'm happy I was at least able to get one of the forms, even if it's not the Sitting Cutie, like the one that usually goes out. Which, for those who do not know, Dwebble was the Sitting Cutie that I believe sold out first and has not been restocked since its inception with the Unova Sitting Cutie. So definitely very rare to find a little Dwebble plushie. This one, of course, like I said, not the Sitting Cutie. It's actually the Ban Presto keychain line that they did, which in the future I do one day want to make like a big video covering all of those keychains. That would be so freaking cool. I don't know if it would be in a video just going over them all or a tier list. I don't know, but I feel like this Dwebble is so adorable. He is probably a good representation of Dwebble, as you will see. I would love for them to honestly make a Mochi Mochi plush similar to the Muna or some of the other plushies they have with Dwebble, and having his little back be the main Mochi part. I don't know what you would do with the front, but honestly, who cares? But yes, this little guy, super adorable. His little paws and claws hang down, so he doesn't do too much with them. However, wherever I decide to put him, he will be awesome. And as well as that, he will make an excellent addition to the Plush Nuzlocke, or the Plush Lock, whatever you want to call it. I haven't played that in a while, but I do have the recent videos up there as well, where we are super close to possibly getting a Dwebble on our team. We have a Crustle plush in our actual collection storage. However, Dwebble, that means we can start using him no matter when we get him. But yeah, guys, that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm just taking some little steps into this, getting back into it. So please be patient if this video quality is not the best compared to what we might have had before. I do appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving me, even if it's like the videos that I have posted a while ago. I noticed the views still getting up, still getting subscribers, so you guys are fantastic. I really love you guys so much. It's just, gosh, it feels like a family here. Whenever I see people answering the question of the day, being able to respond to them, that does bring a joy to my life. So I am super happy to interact with you guys. Question of the day will, of course, be prompted in the video beginning. But that's going to be it for me, I think. If you guys like the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That would be super helpful. We are almost to 1,000, and once we get to 1,000 subscribers, another giveaway similar to the 500 subscribers. Alright, I've been talking far too long. You guys enjoy your Wednesday, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out!